Hello guys, hope you are doing well. Today we will do the lab of equal cost multipath in FortiGate Firewall. So what is ECMP? ECMP is a load balancing algorithm, okay, which can be used in static routing as well as dynamic routing. So what is the criteria for ECMP? Say for example, if I am having two links, okay, and I have given a static route, and both of them are having same administrative distance and same priority, then ECMP comes into picture. Okay, so ECMP uses various types of load balancing algorithm. We will do the lab for each and every load balancing algorithm, and it is good in case of load balancing if you are having multiple links on your WAN device. Okay, so, what is the criteria for the ECMP? First of all, the administrative distance should be same. Okay, if you are giving static routing, okay. And after that, the priority should be also same in routing in FortiGate firewall. So let's get started with the lab. Configuring this interface as a DHCP server so that this host in my LAN will get IP addresses. This is my WAN one. I will give an bandwidth of 60 Mbps. Uh, so for example, this is our link. Okay, this is my internet router. So this is my gateway 20.1.1.2, and I'll just click on OK and port 3. Give the gateway 30.1.1.2/24. Okay, I think it is already used. Okay, so this gateway IP. That is the internet router of the second link, and I'll click on HTTPS ping. Okay, and that's all. Now I will give static routes. So first is for WAN 1. Your gateway will be this one. It is this gateway. So this is what I was talking about. Administrative distance by default it is 10. Okay, so the lower administrative distance is always considered as as for best route path. And by default priority is 0. So I will give it is as 15. Okay. Again I will give a static route that will be for WAN 2. Here the gateway will be 30.1.1.2. Administrative distance as 10. So in our scenario we want ECMP. So priority should be always same for both the routing in static routing so that ECMP will work. If say for example if I'm giving a higher priority over here, say for example 20, okay, the path via WAN 1 which is having a lower priority 15 will be getting utilized. There will be no load balancing. You see, the path via lower priority is getting considered. Okay, 15. I don't want it to happen. So what I will do, I will keep it as same only. Now let's check. So now administrative distance and priority is same. So now ECMP will work. Now I have to create the firewall policies. LAN 2, WAN 1, all sessions. Click on OK. Similarly, I will create WAN 2, all sessions and click on OK. Okay. So we are done with the GUI part. Okay. Now we have to go into ECMP. Before that, I will just start all these devices. Okay. HCP. This has already an IP. Okay. Great. So now we will do the ECMP configuration. Okay. I have to go into FortiGate, config system, global, set version 4. I think the command is different. Let me check the command. Config system settings. My bad. Config system settings, set version for ECMP mode. Okay. So by default, the ECMP mode is source IP based. Okay. And these are the other load balancing algorithms in ECMP. So by default, I will select ECMP source IP based. So what happens in source IP based? Say for example, I am having this user 10.1.1.4. Based upon his source IP address, he will use FortiGate will, based on his source IP address, FortiGate will use the hashing algorithm and generate a hash value. And based on that hash value, ECMP will assign a WAN link to him. So here, a host with the same source IP will get a same WAN link. Okay, so it is not that useful in terms of load balancing algorithm, because 10.1.1.4 will go via 20 only, or it will go via 30 only. It will not use both the links. Okay, so let's give it a try. Okay, similarly, I will ping from other PCs. Okay, now I will go into the FortiGate firewall, get system session list. You guys can see, say for example, 20.1.1.2. He is going via 30 link only, via this link. Now if I check for 10.1.1.3, he is also going from 30 only. 10.1.1.5 is going also from 30 only. But in case of 10.1.1.4, he is utilizing the 20th path. Okay, he will never go through 30th path. You guys can see. is always using the 20th path only. So this load balancing algorithm is quite simple and explainable. Let me stop the traffic. What I'll do, I will use the another source ECMP load balancing algorithm. Config system settings, version 4, ECMP mode. I will use the source and destination IP address. You guys can see select next hop based on both source and destination IP. So in this case, the what I can say, the load balancing algorithm is quite same only, but the only case over here is based on source and destination IP address. FortiGate we calculate a hashing like hash value or based on source and destination IP address, and that specific source and destination IP address will go via one link only. Okay, so here also we are observing a static behavior only because same source and same and a specific, say for example global DNS, every time he will utilize one link only, he will never go via another link. Say I will give it, now if I type show, said ECMP is source and destination IP address. Okay, but the difference over here is if the different destination IP address is there, then there might be a possibility that the traffic or this source IP, if he is trying to communicate with 1.1.1.1, it may go via from this link. But if he is trying to communicate with 8.8.8.8, that traffic may go via the second link, which is 30/24. Because here we are observing one extra attribute, that is the destination IP address. Again, I will generate a traffic. I don't want multiple traffic now. I will just use for two users only. System session list. See, both the users are trying to communicate with global DNS, but based on the source IP and destination IP, the FortiGate has calculated hash value, and both of them are utilizing the 20th link. What I will do, I will ask other PCs also, allow other PCs also to communicate. Let's see if any PC is utilizing the 30th link. No, unfortunately, no, because I think based on the destination IP address, it is utilizing the first link only. Let's change the global DNS. Okay. Let's say if the 38th link is getting utilized. See the magic. I think some users are trying to communicate with the 30th 8.8.8, and the 30th link is getting utilized now because the destination IP address has changed. That's it. See, there are also few users who are still using 20th link because based on his source IP and destination IP, there will be a hash value calculated. That is FortiGate is that's why FortiGate is allowing him still to use the 20th link. But never mind, other users 10.1.1.3, they are still using the second link, which is 30/24. So you can use this load balancing algorithm as well. Quite interesting, guys. I hope you guys are clear now. Okay, how load balancing algorithm works. Okay, we are still having two more load balancing algorithms, which I will cover now. Okay, Let's go for it. Config system settings. Set version for ECMP mode. Okay. So this is the what I can say the interesting one, weight based. So what does weight based load balancing algorithm tells us? What happened? Depending on the static routes which we have given, I will define a weight to us to both the static routes. Say for example, if I'm giving a weight over say for example 10 to the static route and weight of 20 to the static route. Okay. So based on the weight, the sessions will be assigned to both the links. So this scenario is useful in case of if we are having two internet links. This internet link is having say only 10 Mbps of speed. Okay, and this internet link is having say for example 1000 Mbps of speed, which is 1 GB. Okay, and in that case we can give a higher weightage to this link so that higher number of sessions will go from this link. Okay, so this is quite interesting. This load balancing algorithm is quite interesting for me. So let's get started. First of all, I will give set weight based. Okay, I will go config system settings. I think the command is different. Just hold on, guys. Let me check the command. Config router static. I have to edit the static route. If I go over here, show priority is same. I will give edit set weight. I will give a higher weightage to our primary link. We will give a higher weightage of, for example, I will give a weightage of 10. Okay. Now if I click on next, I will edit to and I will give a weightage of say for example 1 to my secondary link. Okay. Edit set weight. Okay. Set weight 1 and I click on next config router static. See, higher weightage is given to the first gateway. Okay, so higher number of sessions will go via this link. So not this higher number of sessions, no. The actual statement will be this link have been assigned a higher weightage. So this link is uh, like this link is capable of handling. We have defined a weightage so that this link will this higher number of sessions will go via this link. Okay, and lower number of sessions will go via this link. Okay, let's again generate the traffic. Okay, so we should be able to see higher number of sessions via this link, 20th gateway. And since weightage is lower over here, higher number or lower, less numbers, this link will get lower, less utilized. This link will be highly utilized. Okay, get system session list. You guys can see maximum ratio is of 20, starting from here. Maximum number of users are using 20 only because it is having higher weightage. So if you are having a predefined SLA with your ISP, like I am going to give you this link. Like if you have purchased an link of say for example 10 Mbps only over here, and you are having 1 Gbps of link speed over here, then you can you can give a higher weightage to this link for all the users who are trying to communicate with the internet. Okay, so it is quite simple, guys. It is, there is no rocket science in this. It is if your logic is clear, then these concepts are very easy to understand. Now we will move towards the last load balancing algorithm in ECMP, which is the spillover threshold. Config system settings, set version for ECMP mode, usage based. So what does usage based does? In usage based, we defined a threshold on both the links. Okay, say for example, if you defined a specific amount of threshold over here, if this link is crossing 10 mbps of traffic, okay, then all the traffic which is coming from the LAN should go to this link. Okay, so you are basically defining a threshold like a SLA breach. SLA is getting breached for this link, then automatically it will give the traffic towards the secondary link. Okay, not actually secondary. Even I'm not sure how this load balancing algorithm works. So let me also learn with you guys how it actually works. Okay, so what we will do, I will give an lower threshold over here, and I will give a higher threshold over here. Okay, what I will give. Okay, just okay. Usage based. I think the weight is still there. Configure router static. Okay. This weight should not create any issue. Let me check how we can remove the weight from FortiGate so that I can have a. Okay, let me check this one. Configure router static. Edit one. Set weight. Set weight. Delete. Okay, delete weight. Okay, I think it is not allowing, so I will give set weight as 0. Also, I will keep the. I will give next, and I will give edit to set weight as 0. Static. Okay, okay, guys. Okay, so you cannot delete it. You have to just select on 0. Okay. Now, okay, coming back to the threshold. Okay, config system interface. I am having two WAN links. I will give edit port 2. You guys can see it is having an estimated upstream and downstream bandwidth of 60 Mbps. But I will define the threshold. Set threshold, spillover threshold. Sorry, spillover threshold. Enter a value from 0 to this specific value. Okay, I will give a lower amount of threshold. I will give 2 threshold. Okay, even I don't know like whether it is in kbps or mbps. Most probably it will be in kbps only. Now I will give next, and I will give a set spillover threshold of 10. Now I will generate the traffic. Let me check primarily by which link the traffic will go. We have given a lower threshold over here and higher threshold over second link. See, primarily it is utilizing the 20th link only. 10.1.1.2 is utilizing 20th only, but sometimes it is going via 30 dot. So basically it is load balancing based upon the threshold. 10.1.1.4 is utilizing 20 sometimes. Sometimes it is going via 30.1.1.2. I think it is utilizing both the links based upon the threshold. So uh, we don't have any static behavior over here. Like unless and until the threshold for 20th is getting crossed, it is going via the second link. But even I'm not sure. Let me check now. See 10.1.1.4 and 10.1.1. Oh, what the second one? What IP is over here? We are able to see only one IP because I'm having two sources. There should be two. Okay, sorry. It is load balancing, guys. Okay, let me check for another one. 10.1.1.2 is utilizing the 20th one. Okay, let me check for another PCs. They defined on the weightage, or if even if you define the threshold, then also traffic is going from the primary link as well. So I think primarily is not going to send all the traffic to first link only, even if you define any kind of threshold. Like my point is, if you are configuring, say for example, 1 over here and 5 over here, all the traffic also will get load balanced. But unless and until the threshold is getting crossed for this 10 Mbps speed, then it will spill over on the 30th link. You got my point? So primarily all the traffic will load balance only. But if any one of the link is crossing the threshold, then that link will be excluded and all the traffic will be go from that link which is not crossing the threshold. There is a command for that one. Let me type that command. You can see 30 20 20. Diagnose netlink, destination MAC, list, port 2. Spillover threshold is 250. Port 2 is this one, bits per second. Okay. Egress over port 2, port 3. Yeah, okay. So the threshold value, egress threshold value is less over here, and egress spillover threshold value is higher over here. Okay. So As far as I understand, it is going to do load balancing. Okay, if your source IP destination IP is same, and but if threshold crosses for one of the link, then it will leave that link for another sessions, and it will send all the traffic to that link which is having a higher threshold, higher spillover threshold, and that threshold is not crossed is SLA. So that's all, guys. I hope you guys will have liked this video, and my video will have added value your added value to your career in networking. Okay, if you guys have any queries, then you can just drop your doubts in the comment box. I will be very happy to answer it. Before that, before closing the video, I will just use an extra topic. Okay, I think I should use it. Like, what is the concept of weight? Okay, now if I check over here in FortiGate, uh, build router info, routing table on. Okay, by default load balancing is happening over here. What I will do now, I will just give a static route, and I will give higher weightage to the secondary link. Okay, I will give for 20. Now in FortiGate, in static routing, lower weightage and lower AD value is always considered. Obviously, AD value always lower is only considered if you consider the other routing protocols. But in FortiGate, we are having weight also. Say for example, if you are having same destinations and same administrative distance, 10, but here 15 is the priority. But same source destination, same administrative distance, but 20 priority. So if you click over here, this is an advanced setting used by FortiGate kernel. Routes with larger value will have a lower priority. Okay. The routes with the same priority will be considered as ECMP, which just now we discussed. Priority can be only made for statically configured routes, okay, which we are doing now. Okay, so just see now, I have given a higher priority over here, 20, and lower priority is by default 15. I will go into FortiGate, will give source and destination IP address. Now I will see all the traffic will go up via 20.1.1.2 because it is having a lower weight. See guys, the weight is less, sorry, not weight, priority. So the traffic will go via this link, 20.1.1.2. You will not even see a single IP get natted into 30.1.1.2. So that is the concept of weight in FortiGate firewall. I wanted to cover this topic in different session, but I don't want unnecessarily videos on my channel. Okay, I've covered it over here only. So see, just because 20th part is having lower priority, all the traffic will go via 20th link only. Not even one IP is going via 30th link. Okay, because it is having a higher priority, 20. So I think I would have uh, like cleared your doubts, and I hope you guys would have considered consider and understand ECMP in this video. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos. Thank you.